Hi everyone, it's Mary Jo. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you to everybody who's been watching and subscribing. And if you haven't, please do subscribe, hitting the button in the bottom underneath the video, and also like if you can. I do hope you're getting some help, guidance, and peace out of these readings. And remembering that the reading for the week may not affect everyone immediately because this is a general reading. If you want anything more detailed, I would advise you booking a reading. For the month of November, I'm having a special, all 45-minute readings are going to include 15 minutes free of your natal chart. So if you'd like to book one, you can either email me, put it in the comments below, on my Facebook page, or even Instagram at Enchantress Tarot, or Enchantress_59. Okay, so let's do this reading for the week. Our energies are shifting. This is the last week of Scorpio. We will be entering Sagittarius. This is for the week of November 19th to November 25th, 2017. Excuse me. I'm using my Llewellyn deck. It's a Celtic deck. I love this deck. And I will be using the Enchanted Map deck too. These are oracle cards. I just got them last night and I did a reading for myself. Boy, oh boy, the oracle cards really hit it. So let's see what this energy is. Now, like I said, on my short readings, it could go 3 weeks to 3 months. Some people tell me they went home and 2 hours later something happened, and some people take up to the 3 months. This is a short reading, like I said. So I try and give you dates whenever I can. So we're starting off with our Two of Pentacle energy. All right, now we know with the Two of Pentacles, we have a time frame of December 22nd to December 30th, when Jupiter is in Capricorn. With this card is Jupiter in Capricorn. Jupiter is our expansion. It is our adventure, our freedom, our higher mind, higher philosophies. And by the way, Jupiter does rule Sagittarius, which is coming. Capricorn is that very hardworking energy. And Saturn is in Sagittarius right now until December 19th, and will be moving after 2.5 years into Capricorn. So we do have that energy too there that I'm feeling resonant here, from that energy of Scorpio to Sag, and Sag moving into Capricorn with Saturn. So we do have a lot of energy being represented here. And by the way, on the 23rd of November, Neptune begins to station direct. So that intensifies and exalts the energy of Neptune, and it is in Pisces, which it is already exalted because it rules Pisces. So for many of us, illusions will dissipate, or we will be forced to see things as they really are, forced to see where we are deluded. It is about higher psychic energy too. It is about the 12th house and in karmic things too. So this week is a lot of energy. Like I said, we're going to shift on the sun is shifting into Sagittarius too. So this week it's ending and shifting. There's a lot of energies going on here. We know Venus has already moved into Scorpio. Mercury's in Sagittarius, you know, so we do have a lot of energy this week. But with this card, we're talking about juggling for a while. Now, some of us have been juggling for a while, something with our health or finances, because the pentacles are health and wealth. It could even be for my student friends, something to do with your schoolwork, vocation or trade, an artist, something you're working on that you love to do with your hands. The two is a duality in this situation. Now, he has this position, like as if he were inverted, it would be the position that our Neptunian friend, our major arcana, does put himself in with the Hangman. But he's upright. And we have the earthly energy, but he's on the edge of the dock here. Like he could lose his balance and fall off, or this raging water could pull him in and sweep him away. We see like there's ships behind him coming in, but he's not seeing the ships, or at least he's not letting us know he's aware of them, as he is concentrating on the pentacle in hand. And he's balancing one in the other hand with our beautiful infinity lemniscate, okay? Energy that is always in motion, as you and I. We always were, we always will be, energy in motion, as we are now, okay? So for some of us, we're saying we need to just juggle a little while longer before that Jupiterian energy starts to expand. Now, like I said, Jupiter rules Sag, but Capricorn rules Saturn, and that's that push and pull. Saturn is restrictions. It is maturation, yes. It is a solid foundation. With Jupiter is expansion, freedom, release, fun, and adventure. So you can see the dichotomy there. where there's a push and pull. Saturn's saying, no, 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 you're not getting anything until you work for it. And Jupiter's like, yeah, 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 I want it now, you know. I don't want to do all the work. So for some of us, there is that push and pull within us. You want what you want, and maybe you don't want to do the work to get it. And I don't mean slaving your life away or physically doing hard labor. I am talking about the ethereal sense of it, that metaphysical sense, the part where you, with your own intention right now, be grateful for right now, seeing what you have in hand to be grateful for and thankful for, loving it for what it is and represents in your life, but knowing there's more for you in the unseen that you want to bring into form. So doing the work, I mean, concentrate now, think now, in the now, of what it is that you truly want. Talk about it. Feel it, okay? So you're just going to have to juggle a little while longer. Now, with the time frame that we gave you, I'm thinking that for some of us, this will start to show our expansion between December 22nd and December 30th, okay? That you'll just have to juggle a little while longer. So put that into a snapshot of your life, whether it's health, money, school, work, career, that house you want, a car, whatever it is, your ship is coming in. Just concentrate right now on staying balanced, okay? And this red color, we want to be grounded, okay? Staying balanced and not be deterred by what's going on around you. Now, the watery element here, even though this is a pentacle, shows me that like passion and drive, and it's also the depths of our anger and the darkness. That's very Scorpion energy. And we are in Scorpio right now. So let's just concentrate on just staying focused and balanced on what we have and are grateful for, knowing that once we're grateful for what we have and we speak about the things that we want, it will come into form. So just hold on for a little while longer. It will pass, whether it is your health, like I said, or money, a relationship that needs some healing, an artistic piece. Your ship will be coming in for now, and expansion growing. And especially the moon is attached to this. Now, the moon is feminine, receptive, and reflective energy, right? Receptive and reflective, like the water, the emotion. She is divine feminine. This is a major arcana. Now we have this hawk, excuse me, between worlds, you see, flying above, very, very Scorpion. Oh, it could even be an eagle. Like Scorpion's energy, I tell you, the Scorpion is the lowest vibration. The eagle is when there's maturation, you're rising above, between the earthly plane and the spiritual plane. So you see things from a new perspective with clarity until you become that phoenix. You have ascended all the scorpionic energy to the highest and purest form. But for now, let's see, what really is going on in our lives? What are we creating here? Are we saying it's worse than what it really is? Are we dwelling in this misery? Are we letting our emotions pull us down deeper into the abyss? When what we need to do right now is stay calm like this water. Be reflective also like the water. Tap into our emotions. Okay? Now, we have the full moon was in Taurus, but this is new moon energy coming up in Scorpio on the 18th, and I'm recording it the day before. So it could even mean by the next full moon, you will start to see the light, feel the peace emotionally. Because the moon does talk about your emotions going wacko, you know? They go up and down like in a cycle. It's almost like people who are bipolar or have depressive disorder. You might be feeling a lot of fluctuating energies right now. And what Spirit's advising you to do is take your meds if you are bipolar or have some problems going on with your emotions or depression right now or some sort of grief. Because the moon will bring it to light, but it can be deceptive, like a trickster. Okay, but the moon does know your deepest emotions. So right now it's time to balance yourself, like we said here, emotionally, whatever's raging inside of you. You want to get to this calm place, all right? And things aren't always what they seem in the moonlight. You know, you might see it as something, but then when you put the lights on, it's not what you thought it was. So this is what they're saying. What you're thinking right now that could be the worst, you are causing this emotional turbulence in yourself that's not necessary, okay? And give it the time it needs to reveal itself. So right now, just work on your emotions and seeing what is real and what is not. See, that's that illusion we were talking about, and delusion with our Neptunian energy, the fantasy. Take off the rose-colored glasses and see things for what they really are. So for a lot of us, when we have that direct phase of Neptune, it could very well be that it will become a more heightened for us. So trust your gut instincts right now. Things aren't always, like I said, what it seems. So don't be hasty in your decisions. The situation is going to clearly reveal itself over time. But careful not to overindulge, though. You know, anything like I was saying, food, drugs, alcohol. If you are bipolar, take your medicine. Stop that madness that you're feeling. Trust yourself, okay? Your feelings will guide you. Be careful of any possible deceptions right now. Feeling uncertain, that's the Neptunian energy, with the illusion and delusion. We want to dissolve all that. We want to see things clearly, just like the eagle or this hawk or falcon that is between worlds is seeing things clearly. And this is our energy of water, which is our Scorpion energy. And she does have that feminine, reflective, very depth-oriented, the hidden and unseen being revealed. Okay, so that ties into clearing things up with that Neptune. You want to reveal those hidden things, okay? And with the sun, which is another major arcana, it's interesting. We have the sun and the moon. And like I said, tomorrow on the 18th, excuse me, is our new moon in Scorpio. And that's when the sun and the moon are right next to each other. They're conjunct. Okay, they're going to be conjunct at 26 degrees. So you have that ego, you know, that physical conscious mind, and then you have your subconscious mind, your feminine energy and your masculine energy coming to heads, and usually the emotions do win. So we want to give into that. Try to avoid your ego right now. But things will be revealed and clear over time. It's not going to be exactly tomorrow. Some of you will have the epiphany. And, you know, you do your new moon intentions, you know, with this beautiful watery element. How are you feeling? Go to the depths of how you're feeling. Face and embrace the darkness within you. What am I feeling? What is this here to tell me? What is it that I need to mature and work through? Why are you here? And thank you for being here to help me, okay? Because this indicates things going your way. There's a completion here, whether it's with your studies, your arts, a good marriage, achievements, any goals you have. This is victory. But it is an illumination or epiphany kind of feeling. It's clear thoughts. Everything is clear to me now, where we have that Mercury being retrograde, you know, we have all of that energy, like I said, of fogginess. Things aren't clear, just like with the moon energy. You know, when we let it show us things that we imagine instead of where the sun shows us what really is, okay? So be careful to clear your thoughts, okay? Recharge yourself, and it is with recharging your batteries. The sun does do that. It's that vitamin D. Now, for some of you, if this is about a pregnancy, let me tell you, this is boy or twins. This kept coming up with my daughter over and over again. Even when I was reading for my niece who was pregnant, the cards kept falling out with the Empress and the Sun 3 times, and I thought it was for my goddaughter. Then I find out my daughter who was pregnant with twins, and she had twin girls. But she did just have a boy, so it's nice. So we have this beautiful energy, which is fire, with the sun, which, by the way, is the element of Sagittarius. So here, the water of Scorpio shall be leaving us as we enter the fire of Sagittarius. And we are having the new moon, which is the sun and the moon. So Spirit is right on target here with everything that they're saying. And we have a 9 and a 10 energy. When we add 18, 1 and 8 is 9, 1 and 9 is 10. Now, that means things that are ending and things that are beginning. So this chapter will be ending, and this new chapter will be beginning. And then with the 4 of Pentacles, now you have to understand, you have been struggling for a while. So now as this new blessing comes to you with Jupiter, you're apt to hold on to it. You see how you got it in front of your chest? Now, you may have manifested this, see, like I said, from the ethos, you know, the unseen. Here, it came from above to below. So you have a good foothold right now on whatever this is going on. You have grounding stability with our 4 energy. And you feel, excuse me, it's close and near and dear to you. Again, with this beautiful red. See? Red energy. So our individual has progressed from this individual just as he is, somewhat of a peasant or common folk, to this much more elegant and regal gentleman. Okay, so whether it's maturation that you have learned through the pain and suffering and emotions you're going through, see the light. Now you're grounded and stable, and you want to hold on to that light. Or if it's something, like I said, back to this card with health, wealth, luck, love, whatever it is that you've been working on, that you're trying to bring into your life. Because this card is January 10th to January 19th. So if this is going to be ending for you, or the change is starting, I would say by that period, you will have reached, that's the sun in Capricorn. That's that male drive energy, the divine masculine energy, the sun, the clarity, the victory, the achievement, made manifest. Even like beautiful homes in the background, properties, okay? Ties into this time of the year too. They said to use this deck. These colors are very autumn and into winter for the northern hemisphere. But it is about bringing new life too, as things will die off in the southern hemisphere. So right now, try not to be miserly and hold on too tightly. You have to let the money flow, the love flow, the giving flow, give and receive, okay? Holding on too tightly only freezes that which you are looking to manifest, or if you've gotten it, try not to be miserly about it. Be grateful for it, yes. Make a foundation, have a foothold, and be grateful for what you've achieved. But always, that giving and receiving, you've got to let it flow. Love, money, energy, whatever this is in your life, okay? So this is a nice period of the work paying off, and Saturn will be rewarding you. And by the way, Saturn will be in Capricorn starting December 19th for 2.5 years. So if you're having a Saturn return, whether it's your first, second, or third, this is your next 2.5 years at that time point to really solidify the things you've been working for, and that's in your career, your reputation, your outside life. Okay, so this is the card that we got with our enchanted map. It's called Bone Collector, number 1. We're in a 1 vibration, so something new is starting, a new cycle, like the wheel is there. Now we have the bunny rabbit. We know that is prosperity and fertility. He looks like he's sitting in a circle with like a 5-point star or a pentagram. And then we have all these bones around him. But look, he's got this illumination around him. He's very happy, very jovial, like a Buddha kind of feel. Representing sun energy. See that beautiful illumination? Let's see what else. The feather. That's a regal feather and royalty with our energy from our peacock too. But let's see what the book says. Bone Collector. You are whole and have everything you need within. When the Bone Collector appears, she is asking you to look closely at your circumstances to see if you're fully present or reacting out of past conditioning and unconscious expectation. Very much about what we talked about with the moon and Neptune. Whenever we're wounded, okay, especially when you're young, it's as if something essential is stolen from us. We adapt and accept a particular version of the truth that then sets up a behavior in us, a certain way in the future when faced with a situation that reminds us of the original event. So it's a trigger. That's that illusory feeling of Neptune that we want that to end. Okay, what we know about ourselves thus becomes influenced by a perception of limitation. So we want to go look at, like I said, dive deep with our watery emotions in Scorpio in this new moon, and look at the past and what's paining us. Bring it to the light. Bring it to the surface. Oh, here comes Ash. Okay, and know that that is the past. You're not there anymore, and you can never go back there, and you can never change it. All you have is right now, to focus on everything that's going on before you can go anywhere else. All right, it says you may feel unworthy or without courage. You may see yourself as flawed or unloved or expect to be criticized. No matter what your question, the Bone Collector reminds you that the truth is that you are a powerful being with limitless possibilities. She has kept safe what was stolen from you in the wounding and is here, She has kept safe that which was stolen from you in the wounding and is here for you as you reclaim it now. You have everything you believe you lack. And the Bone Collector is your inner resource. Act as if you have what you need, and you'll find you have it after all. So anything is possible. With awareness, the wounds of the past need not define you. Okay, so this person's like in a state of grace. They're illuminated. They know what's in the past and the time is only what happened. It doesn't define them unless we allow that. It's how we perceive what happened to us. If you were beaten as a child or abused as a child, if you were criticized as a child, bullied, whatever things that caused pain in you that you carry now are the past. And yes, they have wounded you, but you can move past them and see that they are something for you to rise above, not against, because that's a negative energy, but rise above them and saying, they are part of my past. They do not define who I am or where I am going. I can embrace what happened, okay? Face and embrace it. Accept it, say, thank you, I love you, and release it. And start a whole new life with this new breath and this new moon now. Okay, you have everything you need. That's what we're saying, to manifest that which you want into your life. By stabilizing and balancing your emotions, facing the past but rising above it, being illuminated in the fact that you have the power within you to create whatever existence you wish to have. And you can stabilize and ground it into your own life and profit from it in one way or another, and even help others with this. So start this new beginning. Okay, we've got this new moon energy, we've got this transition between Scorpio and Sag, and then between Sag and Capricorn with our Saturn return. So we have a whole different vibration coming on here. And remembering that the the Leo and Aquarian polarity is still going on, all right, with our North nodes. It's your time to shine. It's your time to heal with love and compassion. It's your time to break yourself free from the past with calm. I hope this reading does give you help, guidance, and peace. Thank you, Spirit, for this beautiful reading. I do appreciate it. And as always, I wish you the best.